Want to become a data analyst, data engineer, or even level up as an AI pro? Well, DataCamp promises to get you there fast. So I signed up, and let's just say my experience was not exactly what I expected. Hey lovelies, it's Catherine from Upskillwise. Grab a cuppa and join me as I dive into whether DataCamp is actually worth your time and money, and if it can help you build a real career in data or AI. It's not as academic as Coursera or as code-along focus as Codecademy, so stick around to see how they compare side by side later in this video. I'll be honest, I'm not naturally a data person, but this year I wanted to push myself and try out a few courses. So here is what I learned, what surprised me, and the pros and cons. Let's take a look at DataCamp. Alright, so what is DataCamp? It's a platform that focuses purely on data analytics and AI skills with over 500 short interactive courses. You'll also find some skill tracks, career tracks, and certifications, but I'll break that all down in just a sec. What makes DataCamp stand out is how practical it is, from bite-sized lessons to practice sessions, real-world projects, and even competitions. It's built to help you learn by doing. It's especially designed for beginners. The content is super accessible, even if you've never written a line of code like me. But if you're already working in data or looking for something more advanced, you might find it a little too basic. In that case, a platform like Coursera or Udacity might be a better fit. As for certifications, they're a nice bonus to show progress, but let's be honest, there's no guarantee you'll land your dream data job when you complete one. Alright, now that you've got the gist of what DataCamp is, let's dive into the platform itself and see what you're actually getting for your money. First off, I have to say I really like the interface. It's clean, intuitive, and just easy to get around. Even when you're jumping between courses, tabs, or different sections. Nothing feels overwhelming or cluttered, which, trust me, isn't always the case with online learning platforms. Once you're inside, you'll see tabs like Home, Learn, Certification, and more, but the real action, that's under the Learn tab. This is where you'll find skill tracks, curated learning paths built from short hands-on courses in data and AI. I liked how digestible these were. They're kind of like Coursera's specializations, but way more focused and quicker to complete. Some even include a certification, which I'll talk more about in just a second. Then you've got career tracks, which I think will appeal to most people watching this. Whether you're aiming to become a data analyst, data scientist, or even an AI engineer, these tracks are beginner-friendly and give you a structured path from A to Z. And yeah, many of them end with a certification, which is always a nice confidence boost. If you're short on time, the bite-sized courses are a solid pick. Most are just 1 to 6 hours long. You won't be job ready after just one, but stack a few together and you're likely to see some progress. There's also a practice section to sharpen your skills and assessments to help you figure out where you stand. Honestly, they're fine, not groundbreaking, but helpful to keep you on track and see your progress all in one spot. One feature I was actually surprised by, in a good way, was the real-world projects. These walk you through actual data problems step by step. It's perfect if, like me, you want less theory. And the competitions, you can win $500 or donate to charity. I love that. As for certifications, DataCamp is both their own and ones backed by industry names like Microsoft, AWS, and GitHub. Most take around 30 days and include a timed final exam. Lastly, there's a jobs board. It's mostly focused on remote US roles, so no, it's not going to replace LinkedIn, but it's a nice little extra. Before we jump into pricing, a quick favor. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps videos like this coming. And if DataCamp's got you curious, check out the link below. It helps support the channel. Thanks so much. Let's talk money, because DataCamp isn't exactly cheap. There's no picking and choosing here. It's subscription only. There's the free basic plan, but it only gives you access to the first chapter of the course. For full access, you'll need the premium plan. $44 a month or $336 a year, working out at $29 a month. But here's the catch. No refunds, no free trials. Once you pay, you're in, whether you love it or not. DataCamp. That's a pretty big difference compared to something like Coursera Plus, where you get a 14-day refund window, or Codecademy Pro, which lets you take it for a 7-day spin before you commit. So if you're thinking about subscribing, make sure you've done your homework and that DataCamp really is the right choice. DataCamp has a lot going for it, especially if you're getting started with data science or coding. The platform is super interactive with hands-on exercises that make learning feel more like solving puzzles than sitting through lectures. There's a great mix of short courses and full career tracks, and with the mobile app, you can even sneak in learning on the go. But it's not all smooth sailing. If you're already experienced or looking for more advanced real-world projects, DataCamp might feel a bit too basic. There's also no refund policy, which isn't great if you're unsure about committing. And while it does offer certificates, they're not always from well-known partnered institutions, so they might not carry much weight with employers. So how does DataCamp stack up against other big names like Coursera, Codecademy, and Udemy? When it comes to topics, DataCamp keeps things focused, offering courses in data science and coding essentials. Codecademy is also coding focused, but includes web development and computer science. Coursera casts a much wider variety of topics and is best known for its professional and degree programs, whilst Udemy covers just about everything. If you're after a platform that helps you build job-ready skills, all four offer career-focused learning paths. But Coursera stands out with partner-certified certificates, often backed by top universities and companies. The others offer completion certificates, but they don't carry the same kind of recognition. For free content, Coursera leads with thousands of free courses. Udemy offers around 500, whilst DataCamp and Codecademy both include free plans that let you try out selected content. And only Coursera and Udemy offer refunds. So keep that in mind before you commit to DataCamp or Codecademy. I actually have a comparison tool at UpskillWise where you can see these platforms stack up side by side. Just Google UpskillWise e-learning comparison to check it out. So that's my take on DataCamp, a focused, beginner-friendly platform with data coding and AI content with a free plan to help you get started. But as I said, it's not for everyone. If you're looking for a platform that offers a course on pretty much everything, then check out my next video on Udemy. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've tried DataCamp. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.